Well, 'tis unfortunate.
Okay, well, at least you guys get to see the overtime. I don't know what
Well, I get an
happened there.
ad.
Software issue, I think, with my OBS. But what I could, delete go back. There we go. We're good. Thank you, Datsun, for the saved emoji in chat. We're good. And they saved the winning goal in Game 5 for overtime. So good. Avalanche did score, I believe, while we were out. I have no idea how that happened, but regardless, we're back, and the Avalanche are back on the offense after scoring a goal to take us to OT. KO trying to end it early, but maybe it is the Avalanche in transition. Good shot. Ooh. How does that go in past Frosty? TMDT. Gonna get the winning goal here. I'm not sure what happened to Frosty on defense. His positioning is great. He just couldn't get there.
Yeah, I felt like he kind of lost all his momentum. He committed to playing back post, and he wasn't able to speed up, didn't have the boost in the tank. But TMDT, shout out, picking up the hat trick. I know we missed that second goal he had, but it was an absolute snipe, and there he is again, finding the corner, finding the open spot, making it work. Picks up a win for his team.
A very, very well placed little bit of action there.
Looks like we are heading to a remake. Unfortunately, kind of called it out at the beginning.
But yes, I get it. We will get that up in just a moment here. So the Avalanche going to be up in game number 1 as we do go to remake the lobby.
Is it going to be the same user pass?
Yes, sir. Different stadium, though,
right.
just so that it makes a different lobby for sure. Pro tip, just change the map. And they have to make a new lobby for sure, even if you use the same user path.
Makes a whole heck of a lot of sense. But, Avalanche coming into this game, too, felt like, they took the win, but not too convincingly. Definitely could be seeing the Pulsars come back, tie this one up, especially if KO can start getting a little more involved on offense. I think that's what the Pulsars should really be trying to commit to pick up a Game 2 victory.
And we'll see if they can come back. They were very close in that game. They had the lead for a long time.
Absolutely, but just couldn't quite hold on to it enough. Got caught a couple times. And it really did come down to both teams just a couple mistakes, not having their third man in quite the proper position. We saw that a little earlier into the game with a absolute banger of a goal from Guapo from his own third. And really hoping both teams can kind of clean that up. We can see some more offensive pressure.
As we get back into the swing of things here, both teams rolling with the same rosters as last game. No reason to change them at this point in time, I suppose. Might as well give it another game before you make any drastic changes to your lineup.
Absolutely.
As the Pulsars going to try and claw their way back into it. Had some offense throughout the game, but faltered late there in that game, Aiden. What do you think went wrong for them other than absurd amounts of pain?
I think they tried to turtle up just a little bit too much at the end there. Didn't quite work out for them. But it looks like here early in this game, they are trying to stay out of their own third. They played really aggressive off the kickoff. Didn't quite work out for them, but they have not shied away from that here. Playing a fairly high third man. Just trying to cut off any sort of offensive aggression from the Avalanche in the midfield, not let them get any sort of consistent pressure. And it's been successful so far for, 40 seconds in. Oh, a chance there from KO. Not able to connect, but they are able to capitalize on the chaos. Pulsars jumping out to another lead. They were able to get a 1-goal lead last game, but not able to hold on to it. Obviously, still plenty of time.
I think we're in for another remake after this game. Apparently, Avalanche is now having some lag problems. Brandish his fist angrily at Rocket League gods. Please give me a good server on this next one, because we can't remake again after that.
No, that would be unfortunate, and can't remake this one. The rules are 45 seconds or a goal being scored. So both of those have already passed. We are stuck on this server for game 2. But Avalanche, hopefully they can fight through it. Really?
Unless it's like unplayable ping, like 999 ping, which it is not. But yeah.
I mean, I personally, I've spent my fair share of seasons as a captain.
Oh,
I can't imagine. Well, interrupted, but KO getting on the board. We called it out. Or I was saying that KO needs to get a little more involved in this offense, and there he is, absolutely sniping it. And I really have no clue how he got around that ball. An amazing shot coming out from KO, getting I think our first 2-goal lead of the series.
I believe so. Avalanche scored first, and then Pulsars got their 2, and then Avalanche got 2 of their own. So, yep, no 2-goal leads anywhere in there. Now the Pulsars have one here in game 2. Alex going for the double. Oh, not going to find it. Luis not able to get the shot. Might be part of the ping issue, although Guapo looking to bring this one up. Looking for the 50, no good. Alex able to clear this one out. Looking for the bump, he gets it. TMDT looking for the shot, but not going to find it. Oh, that one on... TMDT saved it off the bar. Are you joking? Avalanche had 3 gifted opportunities that all went awry in their own fashion. And the Pulsars retain their 2-goal lead. What just happened, Aiden?
I have no clue. I actually really like that touch from TMDT because the Pulsars, they had a player rotating back to cover net. I think it gets saved if TMDT doesn't touch it. But it was the next player up for the Avalanche. It was actually a great pass. Avalanche still threatening here, but they weren't quite able to get it in. And if you're the Avalanche, you're going to be kicking yourselves if you can't get a goal here soon. They had the golden opportunity down by 2. You need to be converting on those. We've highlighted it again and again. You need to be taking advantage of the other team's mistakes if you want to win games in the lower leagues. Ooh. And there's a shot. Avalanche unable to come up with the goal, and Pulsars go right back down the field and take a 3-0 lead.
KO got the speed on that one, my goodness. All the power in the world on that touch from KO. Finds the back of the net, and I mean, hey, he's showing why he's my pick here. TMDT showing in that first game with the hat-trick why he's my pick for the Avalanche as their player of the game, but KO showing his stripes in this one. Center ball there, unfortunate for the Pulsars, although Frosty going to be able to get a corralling touch, puts it into his own corner. KO trying to play along with it, able to get it by 2, somehow weaves through the defense there, gets it out into the blue half. Very nice play by KO, but I think a little bit more of a fault there by the Avalanche defense in transition. Regardless, Alex going to pick it up. Get it over to Frosty, left awkward. That going to be a centering ball, and TMDT can't make contact in a crucial moment. Again, an open shot with plenty of space in that top corner. TMDT was trying to hit, but no goal coming out for the Avalanche at a crucial moment. There's only a minute 15 left, Aiden, here for them to try and make a 3, possibly 4 goal comeback. Frosty goes up and over 2.
Yeah, textbook, sees where the space is, gets over Luis, and that is all he had to do. Everyone else stuck grounded. Alex unable to make the read. And Frosty picks up his 2nd of the game. Got his 3rd point with an assist as well. And the Avalanche, they have not been without their chances this game, but they have not been able to convert. Feels like Pulsars have just been absolutely thriving in the chaos on both sides of the ball. As soon as the flow of the game kind of loses its structure, the rotations break down for both sides. The Pulsars have been much better at dealing with that chaos, and the Avalanche feels like they have not known what to do. They will take one, bring it within 3, but with only 52 seconds left, it is going to be a tall order for them to make any sort of a comeback here.
I mean, if you're getting passes from the other team, that's a good place to start. Nice pass, Guapo, to the Avalanche. But well read by the Avalanche, too, to commit on that play when, I mean, very clear control for Guapo on that last ball, but unfortunately he puts it right in front of his own net, and it's picked off. The Avalanche do get a goal out of this. One more here for the Pulsars, I think, would put the bow on Game 2, as well as the momentum for the Pulsars heading into Game 3, making up for that lapse.
Yeah, Alex actually able to beat 3 here? Maybe a chance?
Sure.
There it is.
Pulsars 18 are doing their best left to throw this game.
18 seconds. It doesn't feel like a lot, but there is plenty of time for some shenanigans to come out. Maybe a little kickoff goal, give yourself another 10 seconds. Who knows?
There's going to be
Pulsars.
There's going to have to be a high level of shenaniganery, which is my favorite word on the planet. if this is to go the way of the Avalanche, although this is a good start. Alex looking for the clear. TMDT has it picked off.
Yeah.
That's going to be game. And an extra goal for the Pulsars. KO getting the hat trick.
Aw.
You know, fair enough. Fair enough.
Not quite enough. What was it? Shenanigans happening.
Shenaniganery.
Not enough shenaniganery coming through. Avalanche not able to pick up the win in this game too, and this will tie the series up. Pulsars though with a much more commanding victory than the Avalanche picked up in game 1. So, you'd have to imagine the what is the word I'm thinking of?
Words are hard, aren't
The they have all the momentum. English is really difficult. I'm trying my best here, but Pulsars, end of the day, coming out with a commanding victory. Avalanche not able to keep up with the speed that they were displaying.
The speed, the key, as you mentioned. And interesting to note that the Pulsars not getting any goals from Guapo in that game, who had all of them in the previous one. KO and Frosty taking over the scoring in this one. KO with 3 goals, Frosty with 2, Guapo, in game 1 with 2 goals. So very even scoring all throughout. As for the Avalanche, getting goals from everybody but TMDT. So after 2 pop-off games for both Guapo and TMDT in terms of scoring, it goes the other way, and literally every other player in the lobby scores. So, hey, good news. Everybody scored at least once tonight, but,
No miserable performances. Everyone can be happy with how they went. And looks like we will not be heading to a remake. Luis, I believe his internet started working as intended. So we will be heading here into the ever-important Game 3. Tied 1-1, and this game will have a lot to say on the momentum for the rest of the series.
Absolutely. The Pulsars trying to keep up with the momentum, thriving in the chaos of that last little bit of game number 2. They'll try and get it to go again. KO with some corral here. Looking to try and take it. Frosty down to Guapo. The shot trying to come on, but Luis in the Dominus able to get a touch on a very awkward ball. Thank goodness for Longcar.
Yeah, key here for the Avalanche is definitely going to have to be to convert on those opportunities that they had all of last game. This is not going to be a good start for it, though. Frosty, was that a fake he pulled out?
That was a very nice shot. I think he pancaked it with the floor, something I've never said before. But that's like, it's not a pinch. So
getting creative with it, doing what he's got to do, gets his team the lead again, and Pulsars seem to be picking up exactly where they left off with the speed. This ball is going to be kicked out to KO, unable to make the connection though. TMDT picking what's left. Can he get the bump on Frosty? No, he cannot. He was looking for it, and that would have been a goal. But Pulsars, they're going to take this right down the other side of the field, looking dangerous. But other players not ready to commit on that quite yet. Oh, this could be dangerous. Yeah.
Yep,
that's what you get for not rotating back posts. You get caught front posts like Luis did here. No teammates with you, forced to make an awkward touch, unable to do so. Frosty, he will take those. Already almost at 300 points, less than a minute in.
I mean, yeah, if you're Frosty, you take those. That would have been an own goal had he not been there, but yet he gets a very slight touch on it and will get the credit. But yeah, like you said, Luis just caught in an awkward situation after a front post rotation, but he makes up for it there as Luis going to find the back of the net for the Avalanche. 3 goals in the first 59 seconds here. Not even at the 1-minute mark, Aiden, in this game. And we've already got 3 goals. Avalanche getting 1 of them, but Pulsars still in the lead for now.
Yeah, last time we saw a 2-1 advantage to the Pulsars. Avalanche were able to come back and get it. Still 4 minutes of this game left. Plenty of time for... Plenty of shenaniganery. So we will see. TMDT putting on a shot, sneaking in back post. It's
here, I think shenaniganery is actually the right adjective to describe, or I guess the right verb to just adjectives, adverb.
It's.
Words,
it's what's happening
defining
so far.
Words that aren't real is really hard.
Yeah. Who will come out with the chaos? Come out, in advance with the chaos. Avalanche They could not take advantage of the chaos last game. And here they are with another chance. Luis, maybe a shot. That was close. TMDT corrals it. But this Avalanche team, looking a little more comfortable than they did last game. Oh, that is an awkward pinch, but fortunately no Pulsars players there to collect it. Frosty with a 50 is going to be met by TMDT. Frosty actually beating two. Can he get the double? No, he cannot. A huge save coming in from Alex. And Avalanche looking to set up a counterattack. Luis with a chance. Unable to get over KO, though. Great little challenge from him. And this is just really back and forth right now. Both teams just going up the offense with such aggression. But neither of them able to convert on anything, get any sort of meaningful chances quite yet. But we are definitely on pace for a high-scoring game, so I cannot imagine that'll last too much longer.
We're on pace for something like solid 8 goals at this point, even more possibly. But the pace starting to slow down finally. We haven't had a goal in about a minute, which is rare at this point in time. Frosty with the shot on, going to be saved once again by the Avalanche defense. Picked up by KO in the corner. Going to look to move it out center. Guapo is there only for a drop pass. He can't even get that touch as Alex is there. Clears it away for the Avalanche. Frosty trying to catch up. He can't. Luis with the interception. Avalanche going to get some nice possession here through the corner. They'll try and work it out mid. Frosty keeping it in the corner though. Luis with a chance into the corner. Looking for the center. He gets it there to TMDT who pins it off the post. Luis trying to get the rebound, but he doesn't find it. Alex all the way back in the Avalanche end. Good positioning, but he can't get a second touch. And the Pulsars have found their way out. Going to try and get a game-leading goal themselves. Luis with a good touch. KO still on this ball. Center off the post again. Alex still playing small ball in the front of the net. Finally cleared away. Alex going to get this one out for the Avalanche. A very tense moment for them there as the Pulsars really pushing, trying to get something to go.
Yeah, and they aren't done yet. They're taking it right back down to this blue third. Alex unable to get the clear he needs to. TMDT is going to put that ball in a great spot, though. Give his teammates plenty of time to collect boost. Even taking this down, TMDT being annoying, staying on that ball, not giving the Pulsars any chance to set anything up. But KO with a chance here. Great save from Luis. Demoed for his efforts, though, as Alex is going to take this all the way down. Both Pulsars players rushing back, but Frosty is going to meet him before he can get it in front of the net. And Avalanche, credit to them, they have been looking much more comfortable this game, but the job is not done yet. They've already made up a 2-goal deficit, but can they get the lead?
Oh, what a
We will
pass.
see here. Great chance, and he sneaks it in. And Avalanche answer the call, are able to get a lead. 45 seconds left.
Are you kidding me, TMDT? What a pass. And Alex picking that corner out absolutely perfectly. The only place in that net I think the Pulsars could not feasibly get to. A beautiful play by the Avalanche, tic-tac-toe, and they take the lead in the crucial Game 3. As you said, a pivotal one in deciding who's got the advantage going into the last couple of games. Alex with a beautiful air carry up and over a couple of players, as the Pulsars need to find something here in the last 30 seconds.
Yeah, 30 seconds left. We saw the Avalanche make a late game comeback in Game 1. Pulsars, now it's their turn to show if they can do it themselves. Not there, though. TMDT with a little chip shot. Can KO get the save? That's going to be off the post. Great save from KO. And Pulsars, they're still alive, but there's a chance from Luis. Guapo forced to make a touch, does so. That's going to be bouncing out mid. Alex opts to catch. KO there on the challenge, and 5 seconds left. Pulsars pushing up on offense, but TMDT with the ever-important bang, and barring a miracle, which will not come through, Avalanche put themselves on match point.
And a crucial match point as well. This series has been so close, so back and forth, but the Avalanche do find a way to come out on top, and even scoring all throughout the board as well. A goal apiece, everybody over 275 points as well. Everybody contributing very, very nicely in that game. Whereas in the Pulsars, a little bit more lopsided. Frosty with 2 goals, 3 saves, 3 shots, over 500, where both KO and El Guapo under 250. Not as much of a team effort there. And while they are a team that's based around individual plays on the Pulsars, you can see that by the scores in this game. The Avalanche have been finding each other on the field a lot more, which has eased their transitions out of their own half. They've been able to break out a lot more, relieve some pressure, kind of play a little bit more chill, down to earth. whereas the Pulsars haven't quite been able to get the same kind of sustained offense or sustained defensive rotations that they need to actually counter this Avalanche team. And when the solo plays have stopped working, the offense hasn't quite been there. So we will see if the Pulsars can find that again here in Game 4 to keep this series going.
Yeah, solo plays haven't been working, and then also it feels like the Avalanche have done an excellent job of shutting down those counterattack opportunities that the Pulsars capitalized so much on Game 2. You know, just so many rapid-fire goals where they go right down the field, score it, and that was not happening Game 3. So definitely going to be looking for the Avalanche to keep that up. Do not let the Pulsars get comfortable, but they're going to be looking for an early one here. Great save from TMDT, though, but they aren't quite out of the woods yet. Pulsar's looking for another chance here. KO's going to get it. Can he find Guapo mid? Trying for a touch. Guapo's there. Can he get the shot? No, he cannot. Met on the goal line, but Frosty unable to clean it up. He had an open look, but Pulsars, they're still in this offensive third. Alex looking to get the clear. Offs to get it mid to TMDT, who can get one touch. Guapo's going to be the one to save it in net for the Pulsars. All three players were there. And Avalanche looking to take their chance, looking for a turn. Guapo and unable to get the touch, but it doesn't matter. Pulsars survive, but that ball is also dangerous. Guapo should be up though, and he is. Alex to meet on the side wall. Can he get another one? Yes, he can. That's going to bounce just a little too high though. Give TMDT a chance at it actually. Frosty will send that one down, but there are two Avalanche players there to meet at mid. And both teams with their opportunities so far, Cube.
Woo! And very good ones at that, especially for the Pulsars. A great few looks, but nothing going for them either way just yet. KO trying to get around that one and get it on target. He won't be able to. Alex with some control off the backboard is surely going to get it out to at least midfield. Not much past that, although Guapo does not get the touch that he wanted. KO going to be able to clean that one up, get some pressure into the corner for the Pulsars. Although nobody challenging in the corner. Going to wait until that comes out just a little bit. As the offense will crumble a little bit here for the Pulsars. Alex with the touch off the ceiling! That would have been bar in. What a save from KO.
So close.
Very close to destiny there for the Avalanche. Getting the first goal of this game would have been very pivotal. A great touch by Luis. He's going to be able to follow it up with another great 50. He is. As this one's kept in the orange half in a very dangerous area in that corner. One touch, and that one is right in the slot. Alex looking to drop this one down. Good intercept by Frosty. Catch made by Luis. Keeping the Avalanche in possession here. Pops it up and over. Touchdown. TMDT going to get the bang. No, he is not. Goes right by that ball, and the Pulsar's going to take advantage of the whiff. Only for a little while until they kind of sort of triple commit in the corner. We don't talk about it, though, as they will be back on defense for a hot second here as the Avalanche try and make something of this possession.
Yeah, Alex throwing it high there, but not able to make the follow-up. Guapo with a banger. But it's going to be right back to Team DT. Both teams playing a little bit of ping pong right now, but neither team able to really follow up on those touches. But Avalanche, they've come out on top. They are back on offense here, but not for long as KO able to get the clear. Actually, Luis with a great dunk. That's going to be on mid. Team DT with a shooting opportunity, but not quite enough sauce on. It's going to be an easy save for Frosty. And, you know, last game we saw so many goals scored in the first minute, and it's been the exact same chaos we've seen, but neither team able to capitalize on their opportunities quite yet. You know, 3 minutes gone in this game, still scoreless. You know, I've got no idea what's going to happen.
Yeah, this really could go either way. Both teams having some great opportunities so far. This looks like a very promising moment for the Avalanche. Alex, from the sharpest angle of the day, gets the double tap of his career off the side wall. You can't even call that the backboard that's so far away from the net. What a read and what intuition by Alex to even try that. And the Avalanche have a lead in this game. 1.5 minutes to go. If you're the Pulsars, you kind of have to give it to them. There's no way you were going to predict that and actually stop it.
Yeah, that is not the Pulsars making a mistake. That is Alex taking this game into his own hands with, you know, a touch you don't even expect from major players getting that shot on, but he is able to do it, able to give his team the lead. And this is the first time we've seen the Pulsars, you know, have to fight back. Every single game they've had a lead at some point, but here they are down 1-0. You know, 1 minute left, having to make something happen, but they are stuck here in their own third. Frosty with a touch, but it's not going to be enough to get the clear. Team DT with a pinch. Alex is going to be up looking for a shot, but Guapo meets it first. And Pulsars pushing up. All three players pushed up past the midway point. Feels like they know it's now or never. That's going to be out mid to KO. KO not with the shot, though. Frosty unable to get the power. And 38 seconds left. Pulsars putting together some pressure here, but nothing quite too dangerous yet.
A good clear from TMDT there as well, going to relieve some of the pressure, but a great transition here for the Pulsars. Alex has to get a stop. He does. Double commit, double whiff from the Avalanche. This could be the opportunity. By both going up, the Avalanche here are going to be low boost for the rest of this game. Can the Pulsars take advantage and try and take us to overtime? 10 seconds remaining. Frosty with the ball, looking for the center. Shot, going to be just off target, off the post. TMDT with the clear, keeps it on the ground. Frosty can't pop it up, and that is the series. The Avalanche win a nail-biting game with the best goal of the night from Alex. Hats off to him, carrying this team with one of the best reads I've ever seen from a AA player.
Yeah, that was insane. And not only getting the goal, also picking up the Savior medal, 3 saves. Absolutely clutch performance from Alex there. Just, putting the game in his own hands. And Pulsars, they had their opportunities, especially at the end there. That ball goes off the post. If it's just ever so slightly more on, we could be headed to overtime. But, absolutely shout out to the Avalanche. They played great. And they fought back from deficits every single game. Until that last one, they had come from behind for the other 2 wins. So, shout out to them. Huge resilience. But the Pulsars, not a team I would count out in my playoff predictions quite yet.
Absolutely not. They definitely have a lot more left in the tank, and we could see them come back and have a wonderful performance the rest of the season.
Yeah.
Guapo and KO, especially as a duo that has played together for a very long time. They know each other well, and when they find the third that works, that team could get very, very scary.
Yeah, we saw how explosive their offense could be in game 2 when they're clicking. It's just absolutely insane. So it's really going to be up to other teams to shut them down, because if you let that offense get going, they're going to walk all over you all day. They could be a team averaging, 5-6 goals a game if you can't shut them down.
Coming in with the sucker punches couple of times in this match, but it was the Avalanche with the last knockout blow tonight for the Avalanche, winning that series 3-1. But that will do it for tonight's RLPC action. Thank you all for tuning in once again to the RLPC channel. We'll be back next Monday with some more RLPC action. So we'll see you all back then. From Aiden, Flip, and myself, I am Cubix. Good night. We'll see you next time.
Yippee!